Thought both teams played very, very hard, competed, hard-fought game with overtime. South Carolina won. We knew that we had to beat them. They wouldn't go away. Very resilient basketball team, very well coached.
Questions?
John, you had a lead in the last 2 or 3 minutes of regulation. You don't get a lot of offense going on. What was happening in that stretch?
You know, I have to go back and look at it. We had a couple of turnovers there. We had a couple of plays, close to the basket. We weren't able to finish. And so I would say taking care of the basketball and then not be able to convert a play.
What was it tonight about the play of Ramon Galloway that surprised you, or what you were expecting?
No surprise. Good player. Made a couple of really big shots.
John, what did you do to get that lead? It looked like Waite and Nobles had a little stretch there.
I thought that Ulysses, really came out in the second half and had a chance, got into the game, made some plays, steals his defense, made some layups, a couple of tough drives. We were able to get to the free throw line, and then Marvell finished some plays around the basket, and obviously he made a big three. Both those young men helped us get in position to compete for the game.
A lot of fouls called tonight. Was that surprising?
In what regard?
This was the most, at least for South Carolina, this was the most fouls called.
Yeah, I thought both teams were competing very hard.
Yeah.
What do you think the difference was in overtime, John?
Again, I have to go back and look at it. Obviously, to say they scored more points than us would be silly and stuff. But we have struggled in our other 2 games in overtime. We haven't scored a whole lot of points in overtime, and I'm not sure how many we've got tonight. So again, South Carolina played better than us.
After forcing the perimeter, you thought they were able to do what they did today tonight in key situations. You seem to take away their penetration most tonight.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. We probably did a good job at times. But I remember Galloway getting down the lane and had a spectacular play, and obviously Ellington applies a lot of pressure to you. But I thought overall, from a game plan standpoint, we tried to do that. To their credit, they did a great job of offensive rebounding the ball, and I would say if you go back and look at that, that's probably the biggest difference in the game. Is our first shot defense was pretty good, and they converted they got a lot of points on their second chances.
Can you talk about the job your team did attacking the basket tonight? You got a lot of high percentage shots.
Yeah, we talked to our guys. This team is not going to give it to us. We want to go out there and earn it, and we want to be the more aggressive team. And it's a game of runs. Both teams going back at it. Like I said, I thought our guys competed very, very hard. We play as well as we need to play to get it done tonight. No, we did not. But I thought the kids threw their heart out there. I really did. And I hurt for them because 1 or 2 plays here, and we could have won that game.
Anything else?
John, in overtime, Mojo hit those 2 outside shots. Knowing he's kind of a decent outside shooter, but were you happy with your defense and the look they didn't take there?
We wanted to be mindful of him early in the game and then late in the game. And so we did that through regulation. The one he hit in overtime was about the 3-minute mark there, and they already had the lead and stuff. So it's you got to kind of pick your poison a little bit. They go ball screen with him, and Ellington, you're going to give up something. We obviously have tremendous amount of respect for Big Sam because he went 4 for 6 against us a year ago. So we know how good outside shooter he is, but you got to decide what you're going to give up. And so we were mindful of him early and late. Unfortunately for us, he had a big one in the overtime. I guess it took it from 4 to 7 or 5 to 8 or something. But we didn't really want him to be the guy to make one to win the game, so to speak. So yes, we're very well aware how good a player he is.
Great.